that
individually.
some people cannot squeeze their booty cheeks independently.
Oh, wow. What a tragedy. I know I can.
Tear.
It's true.
Who's hosting? We should just actually, Tom, do you have a dice next to you?
Oh, I think I left him upstairs.
Do you have a 6-sided dice?
My D&D. I can go grab it real quick.
Yeah, we need a 6-sided dice.
Speaking of which,
Hurry.
30 dice shall we use?
Okay.
today?
30 dice done dirt cheap.
Right.
Welcome to Clickbait Sports. I am not your host, but I'm trying to wing it until we get the die and we
Yes.
decide who's hosting.
So
but in
we're
the
just-
meantime, I
we're
am some yinzer that doesn't be quiet. Over here
All
is
right.
a bald guy. Over there is a Cowboys fan.
So
Down
we're just
here
not
is the
doing those
saddest
goes.
Broncos fan ever. And this
No,
over
we just-
here,
Whenever we get a 6-sided dice.
We're not doing nose goes.
I got it.
No.
Is this what we're doing?
Yeah,
Got it.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Got it. All right. So who's number?
All right,
Brandon.
so the top 3. It goes Scooter 1,
Oh, no.
Tree 2.
You're 3.
Me is 3. You
I'm
4,
4.
and Brandon's 5. The only host is
If
a
it's
6.
6, we have no host.
We just
and it's
re-roll.
chaos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we let the audience host if it's.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Just watch it roll. Six.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
It's 5.
Wow, Brandon. Whoa.
You're
He
the
said
nose
fall.
goes anyways.
He said
nose
fall.
goes never lies.
Thank God I don't have to host.
All right,
it.
Brandon. What are we talking about today?
Sorry.
We're just gonna listen to that all episode long. All right, so here we are, having the time of our lives.
No.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right.
That was like 3 different references.
Yeah.
Let's go with Dirty Dancing
Sweet
right, as a third
before.
one, and then Sergio Dip. Bring it.
I thought we were
Ah,
doing.
Here's the deal. Everybody talks about I'm completely comfortable in who I am as a man, bro.
That's right. I'm comfortable in who I am as a host, guys. And today we're going to talk about what every single football team wishes they would get for Christmas. Are they going to get these gifts to save their team, to save their season, to give them that extra push into the playoffs, to make them more money? I don't know. But that's the name of the game. Wow.
What are we
We've been sitting on
watching?
this clip for a while, ladies and gentlemen. That is
Look at
one
the
Adam bids of
Look at the
point
improvement.
5.
Yes.
It's like you went from me to someone competent.
Yeah.
I did
It's
want
actually
to
gotten
talk
better
about
than
this.
that. It's actually
because-
gotten better.
You put in a lot of work to your swing, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I noticed you put a lot more hits in there than misses.
Yeah,
Those get edited out.
Yeah.
by the way.
Me,
How-
I would do all misses.
How much time do you put in a week working on this
Oh,
to get
no.
from point A
Yes.
to
Oh
point
no!
B?
Yes.
Oh,
Come on, I
Adam,
get punished like
God,
every week.
Ooh, I think the loser should have to go.
Wait a minute.
um,
Aren't we?
oh,
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, we're supposed to be looking at Brandon's
Brandon's
first video.
We do have a punishment today.
What?
It's watching
Yeah.
Brandon's
Oh,
first
yeah.
video.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
oh,
Time this is what I haven't been punished.
Let me go. I'll answer the question.
Let me see.
I'll download it. I just forgot. Honestly.
Yeah. Please download it and load it while I answer the question.
Thank you for the hundo.
I have a
Honestly-
coach because I pay. It's hard to find people that want to work out for free, so I pay him, and we work out every Wednesday morning for a half hour. But it always goes over because he's an adult. He's like 26, just got out of college. He played in college, really good athlete. So he's helping me get better. And then throughout the week, like I lift, I practice, I'll go out to the field, just me out there in a cold ass field just by myself. I feel like so Eric Sim, who the king of JUCO, who's really popular, he's a baseball player. Like when he left the minor leagues and then he had gotten like out of shape, like he had this journey from being like really bad to throwing 90 miles an hour. Well, he was working in like he was lifting like concrete weights and all that stuff. So like I take inspiration from him to like improve myself. Now, baseball is really hard. It's harder than it looks. And yeah. So even with all this work, going out and playing some minor leaguers in baseball, I'll probably strike out on 3 pitches. But
Dude, I'll strike
at
out.
least I won't embarrass myself.
strike
Now,
out.
if I get a hit, I might literally cry afterwards
fair.
from relief. That
That's fair.
you know what I'm saying? Like Scooter, like if you worked every day, if you played everyday ball, right? You were a high school baseball player, or basketball player, just like me. I was a high school baseball player, and you worked every day for a year to take the court with the NBA players. Like you wouldn't embarrass yourself. Like, but
I would be in the NBA. What the heck?
you think
I
so?
would be in the NBA. I chose the YouTuber life though. I say, you know what? I'll let them have it. I need to make videos. Okay. The
I
Cowboys
got
need
you. Got you. So you're just as delusional about your basketball ability as you are
Listen,
the
I'm
Cowboys.
dead serious about my battle. Maybe not. I could play overseas if I wanted to. Right now, give me 6 months. I'm on a team in Greece. I'm dead serious. Who wants?
I've seen your ball clips.
Who
You can actually
wants
ball.
this?
The grown men of Sparta. That's
Don't
your
make
team.
me
Yes.
start
Starting to sweat a
playing
little bit,
one-on-one.
guys.
Oh,
Let me do
Brandon's getting nervous. Yes, that
I'm
was the
getting
interlude.
officially
Did you
nervous.
download? Did you download the first video?
Yeah, I got the first video. I will warn probably Scooter. There's no way I can guarantee there's not some F-bombs in this thing.
That's fair.
In
I've been
fact,
warned.
there might be a lot. I honestly
I
don't know.
mean, dude, mine would be worse.
This is
trust
gonna
me.
be so good and so
It's
cathartic.
freezing down here in my basement, and I just have a cold sweat and a knot in my.
So
my
for
tummy
those
now.
of you who do not understand what's going on, Brandon Perna won last week's punishment, and his punishment was for all of us to watch his very first YouTube video and critique it. You guys
That's
have
not
your
me.
notes apps open? Because I have mine. I am ready for this.
This is
I'm
5 minutes and 13
Who
seconds.
just
kids,
got
so
100?
buckle up.
Oh, it's not me.
Alright.
Thank God.
Not me.
Thank God.
Is there a way to
Nothing-
pause it as it's playing? Is there a
Oh,
way?
you know what? Actually, yes.
Okay.
I just
gosh
have to bring it in like this.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
Also,
I
this
just showed. I
episode
showed that one, but
was
whatever.
co-hosted with.
You could show your screen.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so we can do it like this
There we go.
with
All
Sam
right.
Comro.
Who is
stand-up
that? You?
comedian.
No, that's Sam Comro.
Comro.
He's actually famous.
Yo, Brandon, you have changed.
Whoa.
Oh, how did that get in there?
Oh, that was your first video, man. That's impressive.
You did draft. You had DraftKings from the start.
Man, DraftKings didn't even exist. That's how good he was.
Official sports betting partner of the first ever episode of That's Good Sports. Man, I think my first video had to be before DraftKings, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
long before DraftKings.
What's
I
the
thought
date
that was
on
in,
it?
like
Don't we have them
2017,
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing the read right now,
We're
Tom.
doing it, guys. Look,
Nothing's being read.
Actually,
new
wait.
customers.
DraftKings did start in 2012. So possibly.
Same time. All right. Seems
Ooh,
like
look at
destiny.
that.
Right
Yeah,
now,
people got
new
receipts on
customers,
me.
when you sign up with our code ClickBait, DraftKings got a special offer for you. Any pregame money line wager of at least $5. If that hits, you're going to get $150 in free bets.
Ching,
$150 free. You do whatever you want with it. Do not use any of that money to search my old videos on YouTube. Please, please.
You can do
don't
that for
it.
free.
DraftKings, safe, secure, reliable. You can deposit and withdraw your money whenever you want. We got a link in the description. Use our code ClickBait when you sign up. And again, you hit that pregame money line wager with at least a $5 bet. DraftKings is going to take care of you with $150 in free updates. All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm legit
Let's go.
nervous.
Code clickbait.
So before
So-
we watch this video, can you set us up about what we're about to watch? What
Nope.
was your mindset before you made this video? Did you think it was going to go viral?
Yeah. That's
it up.
I always
Set it up
love
for
the
us.
self.
Oh,
No.
no.
lead.
Oh, no, that's me.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Yes!
There.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
man.
Seth,
There's
what are
gonna
you
be
doing?
something-
Go do it to someone else, please.
Okay.
I've been punished too
Yeah.
much this month.
No, I don't want to be punished.
I've been punished too much. Someone else needs to get punished.
Well,
I
you
need
have a
to hear the
humiliation
setup.
finish.
Set it
Too
up,
bad,
Perna.
Tom.
No, I did not think it was going to go viral, but Sam and I worked on a YouTube show together, writing, and we both like sports, and I thought he was funny. And I kind of had this idea to do a sports show, so we started kind of just toying around with the idea, and then finally just did it in my apartment living room. And we just started with sports in general, and there's like no clips in there. It's mostly basketball, I believe, which is not my
Yeah.
main
You don't know
jam.
anything about basketball.
And this video does have like 24,000 views now because we make I think several drunk driving jokes, and
Oh,
I
that's-
believe it started getting recommended when after the Henry Ruggs accident. So people were like
Really?
getting recommended this video because of that, and then giving me crap for making a joke that I made like
10 years ago.
before that
Literally
happened.
10 years ago.
Way to be
Yeah.
insensitive, Brandon.
Yeah.
Listen,
Brandon. Should have known.
it's not
Because
that
if you look at the rest of the videos, they have like 300 or 400 views, and that it
Yeah.
took a while to get there.
Look, it's not the drunk driver's fault. It's the drunk crashers.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm just
they're
gonna
the
play
ones.
it. Let's see what we got.
I'm ready for this.
Welcome to That's Good Sports, the only sports show that will tell you you're not too drunk to drive.
Yeah, I'm excited. My name is Samuel J. Comro.
I'm Brandon Perna, and today we're gonna be talking about the
NBA Finals.
and basketball. You know, those dribbling sports with them dribbling balls up and down the courts, doing slam dunks and shooting three-pointers. Coaches are yelling. We got the finals coming up, and am I pumped up about it? You better fucking believe it.
And a little bit of golf. Not very much. It's about Tiger Woods.
Here we go.
First up, things about the NBA Finals.
And everybody is hot to the button to choose their favorite team.
For the NBA Finals, and I personally would have picked Miami Heat if they respected their coach just a little bit, who I'd like to congratulate, by the way, on having his quinceañera just this past weekend.
My pick to win, Oklahoma. Because remember, Spoelstra was young, guys, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they-
Spoelstra,
they
I
should-
get
they
it. I
should.
get it. Look at how young you look, and look at all the hope and the dreams that are behind.
Hadn't been beaten out of you
his
yet.
face is sanguine and flushed.
Look at him now.
Yeah,
look at that now.
look at the age
It's just like
difference.
he's dead.
Yeah.
He looks like he's slowly dead on the
Right.
inside.
Right.
The Broncos have killed him. This is a man of hope and optimism and courage. He's thinking,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to make it famous and big. And the Denver Broncos killed him. That's what happened.
What we should be doing this too is my Russell Wilson video from February.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, if
did
you
I-
lose today, we'll do
Didn't
that.
I do that enough, though? earlier?
Yeah, I did a video about it. All right.
Yeah, I
let's
saw
keep going.
trees too. It was pretty good.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why. 2 words, 1 name. Kevin Durant. And let me
Oh.
tell you even why some more of stuff. Kevin Durant is a really, really, really nice guy. He's got to be one of the most likable players in the
Oh my
NBA.
God.
The man hugs his mother.
If my
This is
sister weren't
aging
already
like
engaged
milk.
to a really, really super nice guy, I would really like her to marry Kevin Durant.
He always dresses Russell Westbrook.
And it's not just because I think she deserves a tall black man to bring her hours and hours of ridiculous pleasure like she's never even thought about.
He's constantly saving children from Bakersfield, California.
It's because I want to spend every Thanksgiving and Christmas with my new best friend, Kevin Durant.
Basketball.
Kevin Durant, I'm looking into your eyes right now and asking you to wait. Don't get married, don't have any kids until I could produce some sort of offspring through my mother to give to you.
Now let's go to Michelle Gibbons, who's live at the NBA Finals. Michelle, I'm here in Miami tonight to see if the Heat are going to bring that heat. Or if Oklahoma City is going to electrify us with that thunder. Well, thanks a lot, Michelle. You obviously know a lot about what you're reporting. Okay.
Do you like sports statistics? Of course you don't. They're boring and overused. But we got one that might interest you. Check this out.
When Mike Miller plays for the Heat, he also plays for the Thunder.
Here's some numbers for you. 13, 26, 42. Those will be ages that Mike Miller was.
In regard to the New York Knicks coaching position, Phil Jackson was recently quoted saying, and I quote, "No."
In similar news, Isaiah Thomas was talking for some reason, and he said,
And I quote, "Please give me my job back."
New York? Fuck you. I'm Isaiah Thomas. Do you remember what I did on the court? Do you think that I don't know how to coach a fucking basketball game? It is probably the easiest sport to coach. The players do most of the work themselves. No coach will tell you that, but that's how it gets fucking done.
And also, I still have Eddie Curry's contact info. I follow him on Twitter and other social networks. And we go to lunch with Stephen Marbury.
Just a reminder, the LA Kings did in fact win the Stanley Cup Finals, which is kind of shitty because nobody in LA gives two fucks about hockey.
We're too black for it.
Go LA.
So there's a lot happening with soccer lately. Euro
2012, which I'm told is a thing.
A lot of intensity, a lot of crazy finishes. But out of all of that, this is the most watched soccer video on YouTube.
So there was a clip.
It looks like Germany's
Fucking handsome head coach.
decided to pull a hilarious prank on his ball boy.
Call me crazy, but that prank wasn't that funny. It reminds me that soccer players are pussies. If you take a look at American athletes, they'll show you how to play a real prank.
Like Gilbert Arenas putting a gun in the locker. Very funny prank. Plaxico Burress shoots himself in the leg. Hilarious. He pranked himself all up and down that leg.
And remember when Tiger Woods pranked his wife by pranking all those girls with his dick?
Tiger Woods. Told you would say it.
And speaking of cool pranks, Justin Blackmon
My personal choice for Rookie of the Year,
was arrested a little while ago for driving drunk.
drinking and driving.
I don't want to advocate drunk driving, but it's a pretty hilarious prank when you think about it.
That's right, everybody. Just like we all knew. Soccer players are big old pussies.
No more pussies in soccer is what I always say.
Thanks a bunch, everybody, for watching the first episode of That's Good Sports.
The only sports show that God doesn't.
I mean, cohesive enough for a first effort. That was very good, ish.
I'm just glad another one of my punishments was really a punishment for everybody watching, more so than
All right, can we get to the topic, Brent?
Do you really want to see my first video? It's only 90 seconds long.
All right,
Oh,
let's,
yeah,
let's fire it up.
save
Nah,
us
hold on.
from that.
Hey, Scott, I'll download it. Just go into the new
Okay,
thing and then I'll
yeah.
show you. It's the spotlight falling on someone.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
He's actually proud of his first video. Mine is just bad.
Oh, dude, I've seen your first video. It is so like wannabe modern YouTuber. It's brilliant, man.
What?
By the way, you should punish this guy. I saw it when I was in Florida for spring training. It is the greatest thing ever. It is.
I
the
remember we
greatest
did
thing ever.
that. We all
Yes.
watched it together. Us and Stark Raving Sports and Sad Man Baseball. Like we all just watched it together. It was sad and pathetic.
It's surreal because it's like it's not really you. It's just like you're faking it so much, and it's hilarious. And
Yeah, you got to be yourself. At least, Brandon, you haven't changed from who you are in 10 years. You're still a small little man that tells sports jokes 10 years later.
All right, I
in his
got it.
basement.
10 years is an
Oh.
eternity in internet times.
It,
Yes.
bruh. It really
It's uploading.
is.
What's
now.
your first video, Tree, though? It's like a review of
Shoot.
Custer's Last Stand.
No,
on
it's
Atari
like
or something?
it's older than that. I think it's like a really bad one. I think it was like Back to the Future Part 3.
Yo,
So I
my
think
first
that
video
would-
is great.
I think
I
we
don't
would
know what
have-
you guys are doing.
It was so
I want to see
bad.
Scooter's
It is
first
so
My
video.
first video
It
is
is-
elite.
It's 90 seconds long. It's me doing stand up, and then a spotlight falls on an audience member.
Okay, can we get this?
Whoa.
My fiance, she always tries to surprise me with gifts. You know, whether it's like birthday or Christmas or something like that. She always tries to surprise me. It's cute. And what she hates about me is that I always figure out what she's gonna get me. It's so weird. Like I just go through her phone and her emails, and it's like I have this sixth sense that I just like know what she's gonna get me. You know, but she tries. She tries. And so earlier today, I asked her, I said, hey, honey, you coming to the show tonight? And she's like, no. And I said, okay, I guess I'll see you there. And she goes, no, seriously, I have work. I can't come. And I'm like, okay, honey, stop trying to surprise me. It's not going to work. She's not here. She's, so. Got lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. No, I'm in a relationship, so I never get lucky. That's. So this show's starting off really well. You get a free souvenir. This is so great, because I was worried about what I was wearing today. So now you guys can't see me. So this is, it didn't break? That's great. Yeah, I got a spotlight. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I've done comedy.
So yeah, it's me bombing for like 90 seconds, and then a spotlight fell on someone and saved the set.
Bro,
What was the punchline going to be though?
Yeah, what was the punchline about her not showing up?
No, I don't even remember. That joke is so, I think that was the first time I ever told that joke, because so I was at a barbecue place, and I knew the owner, and he was like, do you want to do comedy night every week? And I was like, that's a lot to do it every week. And so I think this was like, I don't know, like a few months in. So like the show started dying down a little bit, and I was hosting every single one. And I was just trying new material every week. So
you're just seeing what's stuck.
How much material did you have at your height during
I did a comedy album, so I had an hour.
Okay.
What's your best joke of all time? What joke would you know would always land?
There's a couple that I knew would always. There's like the one really easy one that like I would just set it up and just be like, I had a heckler one time and just be like, you're such a disappointment to me. Like, oh my God, you're so terrible. Like, you suck. Your mom's a hoe. Like all these things. And then at the end, I'd be like, Dad, please sit down and stop heckling me. That always did really, really well. Those did well. And then, there's a couple like.
And it really is Papa Grassi.
Yeah,
It really is your dad.
Tom, would you ever consider doing a stand-up event and inviting the Grassi posse?
I'm definitely doing stand-up again in the future. 1,000,000%. Yeah, it's just I don't have time right now.
You know what we should do if we have a clickbait meetup is we should go to an open mic and we should all like film one of us just bombing. I think we would have to see like who's the worst.
See, I got a solid 4 minutes.
See,
I got a solid 4.
I think instead we do a clickbait roast.
Oh, dude. Give me some.
That could be a good punishment.
I could destroy some.
As long as none of you guys play soccer, I think you're safe.
I was asked to do a roast of Batman where like you had to dress up as different villains and stuff, and I dressed up as the Riddler. I told the darkest jokes I've ever told in public. Oh my God, they were horrific, but they were great. Great.
All right, are we going to talk about this?
Was the punchline to that joke that when you looked in your wife's phone, you saw her saying, "I'm going to see you at work tonight, honey"?
I got to be honest.
Out she was talking to her boyfriend or something.
Might have been. I don't know. Yeah, it could have been.
I think you were going somewhere with that joke.
I honestly don't remember.
All right. I guess we can talk about what the NFL teams need. Want for Christmas. I know what the Broncos want for me to never talk about them again. Okay, where are we starting? Who are we starting?
Should we start with our own teams or should we start? Yeah. Well, actually, we should end with our own teams.
Right? Save the goods for the last.
Save the goods for the end. Do you have a list of NFL teams?
Yeah, let me bring up let me get a visual representation. Now I'm just thinking about like I need to take that video off YouTube.
Put it as unlisted so nobody can.
You know what's surprised? Like I thought, there's probably bad jokes in there or whatever. I just
lots happened in 10 years.
Being, like, I think the point was we were like trying to be offensive about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're trying to be edgelords.
That's what
2012 was.
Understand that's what you're trying to do.
This was like Tosh.0 era,
dude.
Right?
Daniel Tosh said some edgy things, and I'm surprised no one's come after him.
He did.
I remember there's one. I'll have to tell it after the show. It's too offensive.
It's already demonetized.
Yeah. I already demonetized the entire stream.
Well, I just let YouTube figure that out for themselves.
Same here. If YouTube wants to give me a strike, let them give me a strike.
I did get demonetized for that thumbnail with the Matt Ryan getting his oil checked. I got demonetized for that.
Oh, you did? Really?
Yes. Because they reviewed it and said
That's
that
interesting.
I was like, hey man, sometimes players got to grab 'em a little bit, bring them down. But
Like, yeah, why?
it doesn't matter. It's not bad when you get demonetized. Like the search and discovery doesn't know that it's you. I've had demonetized videos take off.
Yeah. It's age restricted ones that hurt the most because
age restricted is the death knell.
I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah.
All right.
In a
start with the Bills.
partridge in a pear tree.
Don't do that, Brandon.
We're gonna start with the Bills. What do they want?
Ooh.
To not lose in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got to get there first.
I
right,
would
guys?
say that Von Miller back. That's what they probably want.
Yeah, he's not coming back. They want to stay healthy. That's all they want.
I honestly
Josh
think
Allen.
they want to play Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. They want to play the Buccaneers and beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. It's their first Super Bowl win, and they get to beat Tom Brady, the guy who tortured them for years and years.
Dude, do you really think the Bucs are making the Super Bowl? They are terrible this year.
No,
They
they're
are
god
bad.
awful. But I think the Bills could beat them because a lot
Do
of
you
people
think Cole Beasley is in Buffalo to give them all of Tom Brady's secrets now, too? Just to be extra safe in case they do play him in the Super Bowl?
Maybe. Is Cole Greasily back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
got
Back.
Oh wow.
And went to the Bills, not the
Wow.
Cowboys.
Oh, win a coin toss.
coin
That's a
toss.
good one. Yeah.
So they shall get a two-sided coin that they
Yes.
know which if it's heads or tails. That's all they need.
All right.
Okay, Bills get a coin. What do the Dolphins want?
That's a Tua's head.
Tua to
Like
be better
they
than
need a
Justin
pillow
Herbert.
for his head. They need to put a big pillow thing. One of those warming pillows, so that he doesn't suffer another.
You know what the
concussion.
Dolphins want? Dolphins fans want Tua to be. They want to be justified in the Dolphins taking Tua. That's what they want. That's
Yes.
every Dolphins fan. Like the Cowboys, the Dolphins also have maybe 30% of their franchise that just hates on their QB1 for no reason.
Mhm.
And
Ooh.
so that 70% really is hoping and praying that Tua shuts them up, just like Cowboys fans are hoping that Dak shuts these guys up because it's getting a lot. It's getting to be a lot.
I think their dream scenario then is playing the Chargers and the Bengals in the playoffs, and Tua beats Herbert and he beats Joe Burrow, both of the quarterbacks from that draft class.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And then-
Well, I know what the Patriots want.
Off topic, but did you see this? The NFC's gonna die. It's like,
In the Pro Bowl?
did you?
I don't know, man.
Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow versus Hurts is very good. Smith and Cousins.
Yeah.
Seems
Can they
a little
just
lopsided.
can Hurts play the whole time?
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk smack about Kirk Cousins.
We saw Kirk
no.
tank
MVP
the
candidate,
skills
Kirk
competition.
Cousins.
Was that just last season where he was just really bad at throwing the football through the hole?
Yeah, he couldn't hit any of the targets. He's
Yeah.
probably hungover. You know how Kirk rolls.
Ooh, the New England Patriots.
They want Tom
I know what
Brady.
they want. I know
They
what they
want
want.
Brady
I know
and
exactly
Gronk
what
back.
they want.
No. They want their players to go down when the game is tied. Just simply kneel with the ball instead of throwing it back to Chandler Jones and watching him stiff arm Mac Jones into the ground like a tent stake and just running past him into the end zone. They want their players to just kneel and go to overtime.
I would say they really want Matt Patricia and Joe Judge to be collecting garbage in the
That's
Bronx, but that's just me.
Honestly, that's probably a bit much. I mean, because
The garbage men make good money.
They're not.
no, I know, but I'm saying the level of difficulty of that job might be too much.
True. They don't have. They're offensively challenged, so you know what? Maybe they will have trouble working with sort of maneuvering.
Matt Patricia's going to throw a bag of garbage and it's going to launch across the street and open. He's like, damn it, I missed the truck again.
No, he's gonna wear pencil while he's doing it.
He's going to do check downs with the garbage bags.
Yes.
I think a lot of the players would also appreciate if Bill Belichick allowed them to celebrate Christmas as well,
Yes.
or any
But
holiday
instead of
or any
working.
birthday for that matter.
Yes.
Is Bill Belichick the Grinch?
Oh yeah.
He could.
He looks like it.
Yeah.
He
Unless
looks
you're
like
really, really good at football. Then he'll
Ooh,
smile.
what do
at
the
you
Jets
every now
want?
and then. He'll
The
go like
Jets
this.
want a competent QB.
Mike White's all right.
They want Mike White to get his spleen back. That's what they want.
I was going to say they just
ribs,
wanted-
right? Not
Zach
Yeah, well,
Wilson
whoever
to
whoever
mature.
hit him folded him in half like a chair. Like he
Yeah.
just,
Oh,
I think that was Matt Milano, right?
It was
Yeah.
Milano. You're right.
his insides were like, it was like Indian curry up in there. Like they got rearranged.
They played
So-
Tetris with his entrails.
Yep.
New ribs. They want a
Yes.
new rib.
For Mike White.
Yeah.
New ribs.
Limited edition at Chili's.
Who do you
Mike
think
White,
starts?
baby.
Who do you guys think
back
starts for the Jets next season at QB?
Ooh, QB1 for the Jets. Probably Zach Wilson.
It depends.
Brady.
They might go
Just
free agent.
give up on him like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's gonna be Jimmy Garoppolo.
Daniel Jones.
I think it's Jimmy G. It makes all the sense in the world.
I hope
It
it's
does
Mike
make
White,
all
but
the
I think
sense
they're
in the
really going to
world.
go with like Lamar or something
Lamar
like
Jackson.
Yeah, you think they could get Lamar to come to
So
their
y'all
cursed
think
franchise?
Zach Wilson is
If they
already
throw
done
him-
in the NFL? He's
that.
done.
No, I don't think he's done. I think they're just going
He's
to
a
trade him.
backup. Yeah, he's a backup for sure. Who wants to
A
give that guy a
backup
starting
already?
job?
He's done
Has
nothing.
he
that
shown you
impressive.
anything? Has he, dude? They got rid of Mitch
show
Trubisky
you
like
something.
that. They were like, yeah, you're done.
Well,
he
Trubisky
was
had
number
more
2
success
overall.
than Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach is just trash.
He's had like flashes, but for the most part, it's like, eh.
Yeah,
You think
he
it's
has a bad
strong
game this
system?
weekend.
You think another team could he could come into another system and thrive? Or
Mm,
he's just mid? That's
what's
who he
that
is.
system?
I mean, he's got a
that has
chance
Derrick Henry.
to this week to prove that like he's getting somewhat better because their last game they lose to the Lions, right? But like Wilson played better. He still had a horrible interception, but you could see like there's some progress from earlier in the season. So I think he's got a chance to like save it. It's tonight. Yeah, their game's tonight.
Yeah.
So-
We'll see.
If he's got to play really well though, and he's in the same spot where their defense is really, really good. There's talented young playmakers to throw to, and it's just when you don't see the development there.
I mean,
It's
their
hard to
O
pick
line
with
is
that guy.
trash right now because there's so many injuries. Like their O line is not good, but it doesn't excuse the play.
All
That's
right.
fair.
So a rib for Mike White.
Yeah,
Kansas
3
City
ribs, I think.
Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. What does this football team?
Kansas
Les
City
Chefs.
Chiefs want to
They want a defense.
rub the internet of Jackson Mahomes TikToks.
Honestly, I don't think anyone's really paid attention to Jackson Mahomes this year.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
year-
I think he
this
might have
season,
got a
yeah.
job or something.
He
It's
got
possible.
a job? Really?
Yeah.
You expect
Do
him
you
to
know?
get a job?
I know what the Chiefs want this year.
What
for
do the Chiefs
Christmas.
want? Oh,
They want
Oh,
the only thing better than football Sundays is football Sundays with DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm so excited to be partnering with DraftKings, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, to share an unbelievable deal with all new customers. You guys can tell I'm reading, can't you? Want to win $150 in free bets? All new customers need to do is sign up for DraftKings using the promo code Clickbait and bet at least $5 on any pregame money line wager. And if your bet hits, the $150 in free bets is yours. Again, you heard that right. It's an additional $150 in free bets if your pregame money line wager of $5 or more hits. See, I couldn't do stand up like Tom. I'm not that competent. I would have some joke about my wife like not showing up. Want to up the stakes even more? Try out the same game parlays. You can combine multiple bets. It like multiplies, and you can have a shot at bigger winnings. And if mobile sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and DraftKings Rainmakers. You know DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. And you can withdraw your cash. There's no problems with withdrawing your cash. Trust me, I know. Again, use the promo code ClickBait for $150 in free bets if you bet at least $5 on a pregame moneyline wager and it hits. Thank you for paying the bills. All right, we're back.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's what we do when we're not on the air.
so the Chiefs want DraftKings.
Yes, they want.
They would like some DraftKings. They're betting on their other teams to cover, so they make a little more cash.
Don't the Chiefs want Kadarius Toney to like not have a hamstring injury or something like that?
No,
He's
they-
played
they
exactly 1 minute. One
They
snap.
want teams
He's
to not
already
play.
had more success on the Chiefs than his whole tenure with the Giants.
Yeah, he did have 1 touchdown.
The Kansas City Chiefs want Joe Burrow to get bounced in the playoffs before they face each other. Plain and simple. A loss for Burrow in the playoffs.
He is their kryptonite.
He is their
Fair.
kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers. What on earth would this football team want?
Man, they just want to make the playoffs. They want to make the playoffs.
No.
Either to
Playoffs?
Joe Lombardi or fire Joe Lombardi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want offensive schemes besides quick screens to Austin Eckler and curl routes.
They want more clicks for their social media quarterback.
Ooh.
That's what
They do have a good social media team, though.
Yeah.
That
They're pretty
is
decent.
probably the best in the league.
Mm-hmm. What do the Raiders want? Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
They want a new coach badly.
Eh,
Do
they
you
The
want
know?
fans do. You know, McDaniels is a fraud. I don't care if they're 6-8. They'll end up 6-11.
well, they're lucky
I
they're
think
even 6-11.
most Raiders fans, I would say, want them to move back to Oakland. That's what I'm going with.
They're probably not going to, though.
Oh, they're definitely not going to. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
like, the fan base is still primarily Oakland right now. It's not really Las Vegas. So it's going to take a couple years until that migration happens. We'll see.
I think they want to play Jacoby Myers every week.
Yes. To get gifted wins that they should not have even come close
That's
to.
fair.
Okay, here we go. I'm on the hot seat.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What do the Broncos want?
The Denver Broncos.
What do y'all want?
Oh, we want
Can
to.
y'all give us Randy
We want to
Gregory?
be greedy. We want a lot of things. But if I had to pick absolutely just one single thing for Christmas and this upcoming season, it is to not be the most injured team in the NFL.
Yeah. That's
We could
reasonable.
have been bad with some good health. Instead, we were very, 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 very bad. One of the worst because of health. There would have been some problems. I'm not saying good health would have fixed everything, but I
What
think
would
that
your
is the
record
biggest
be?
issue.
What
Over
would
the
your record
coach,
be?
over Russell Wilson, just let the players stay healthy. I want a miracle elixir. Give me Tom Brady's miracle snake oil for all of my guys to inject into their bodies and never.
So if
let
you
them-
guys
You don't
were
have-
not
it's not a
injured
miracle,
the
it's called
whole
TB12.
season, let's say you had that elixir. No one got injured the whole season. What's the Broncos record?
straight up 8-8,
There you go.
500.
500.
To the moon, buddy.
Yeah. Mediocre is all out.
500.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's
You might have won
all
that
of those
Colts
games
game.
were within reach. That's
Yeah.
what's lost.
Yeah.
All right. Cincinnati Bengals.
They want to play Kansas City in the playoffs. That's what they want.
They want
week,
another
They
chance at the
want
Super
give
Bowl.
us the Chiefs.
Mhm. Give us the Chiefs.
They just want to win their division, is what I'm thinking.
They got that.
They want their edge rushers healthy for the postseason. Sam Hubbard, Trey Hendrickson.
Dead air.
Lots of
Love
dead
it.
air. Dead air was wishing for the Cincinnati Bengals to get a better coach besides Zach Taylor.
Yeah, Zach Taylor's kind of sus, but they're playing well. The Ravens want Lamar Jackson, a new contract for Lamar Jackson.
No.
They want
they're
a
Ravens
cheap
fans.
deal for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, they want a discount
Like,
on
I'm
him.
so sorry, Lamar. So
No,
sorry.
They
really,
want to
Honestly,
hire Greg Roman.
yeah, Greg Roman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want Greg
Yeah.
Roman in the Chesapeake. They probably want John Harbaugh there too.
Oh, please give.
Do you
give me
guys
John
think,
Harbaugh.
real quick, do you guys think Lamar Jackson will get a deal from the Ravens? Yes or no?
Ooh, I'm gonna say.
I think he's gonna get offered something. I just don't know if it's gonna be to his
The-
liking.
You know, I think there might be some misdirection because a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, they're not going to pay him. They're not going to pay him." They have to pay him. Like, why would you let?
I
him
don't know.
go?
They might
Like you
give him
see his value with him out, though.
They don't want to pay him $250 million guaranteed. That's the problem.
Well, that's going to be the.
If
price.
he wanted 180, he would already be signed.
Who would they get though?
Trace
Placeholder.
McSorley.
RG3, they could bring him out.
RG3 would come out of retirement.
Like, there's not that many quarterbacks. First of all, there's no quarterbacks that can do what Lamar Jackson does. He's a one of one. So to not pay this man, now you're going to have to find a replacement, and who knows when your replacement is going to be at the talent level that Lamar is already at.
At the point,
So, yeah.
I think I don't feel bad for Lamar because somebody's going to pay him what he wants.
Oh yeah, someone
firmly
will
believe
pay a lot of money for Lamar Jackson. I just think it's foolish for the Ravens to even be considering not paying him.
Well, the grumbling has been that they don't want to pay max money. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Maybe
he
it's
hasn't really
just
done
they're
anything in
putting
the
it out there.
playoffs. That's why.
Yeah.
Leads him on a deep run. I can see why, but most of the time he has been shut down in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What do the
Browns
want?
Ooh, what the Browns want?
I feel like
I know what
most
they
of their
want.
fans I feel like most of their fans want to undo the Deshaun Watson trade.
Yeah, they want the Men in Black memory erasers for all football fans
Neuralizers.
to forget why Deshaun Watson is there.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Neuralizers?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the
Those are- they're
technical
real.
term.
That's a good name.
Oh, you have one of those?
Yes.
Oh, can I? I'm
I
a Mets fan.
want
Can I get an
to
exception?
use that
for
as well for
Oh
everybody.
my
who
God,
watches
Scooter, that
baseball.
actually makes the most sense in why you're confident about the Cowboys every year. Because after every season, you're like, "Badoop."
Oh, give me the neuralizer.
This is
All
our
right,
year.
Tree, you're up.
Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers. A very interesting set. What I think they really want this year, and a lot of fans agree, they want Matt Canada sent down the Ohio and to be never, ever seen again. He can do a jet sweep down the Ohio. But I think that's what we really want because he is a very uninspired play caller. And also the development of Kenny Pickett. I think that's another thing they want as well.
Yeah, I think they want a over 500 season or whatever.
No,
so that,
I mean,
so
the
that-
team wants
so
it.
that,
The fans are like,
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, they just want another 500
What do
season.
you want,
so they can
Tree?
say
What
that-
do you want
Yeah.
the Steelers to do?
I mean, what I said, get rid of Matt Canada and develop Kenny Pickett.
Okay, there you go.
There it is. Mhm.
But they won't fire. They'll probably be expired and they'll be gone at the end of the year.
That's
They-
fair.
What do we got? The
Works out the
Titans?
same.
The Tennessee Titans.
Ooh,
The tits.
they would want Ryan Tannehill to come back, but he's done. So
I think they just want Malik Willis to be good.
Yeah, that's good. Or
I
Derrick
think they want
Henry to
Malik
Derrick
Willis
Henry.
to be great so they can feel vindicated.
Mm.
Mhm.
And then they can see what they can get for Tannehill, if anything. How long is his contract? Tannehill's contract?
He's got to be
It's
getting
long.
close to the end.
Because
I thought there's 2 more years left.
if Malik Willis balls out of control, that makes Tannehill expendable.
Yeah, 2023. After the 2023 season, they have an out. They can get rid of him.
Option. They have
I know
option.
Actually, technically, I'm sorry, they have an out after this season. Technically, but, like, if they wanted to
Wow.
see it through, then they would go through the 2023 season.
Yeah, so they need Malik Willis to ball out so they can just cut free of Tannehill.
No, they need something more than that. A.J. Brown.
Yeah, they need him
They need
back.
to have kept the receipt. They need.
Please.
Yeah.
Why did y'all do that, Titans?
I don't
Come
know. You
on.
just gave him to the Eagles.
Come
gave him.
on,
Hey,
bro.
well, the Jags
now that
signed
affects
Christian
me
Kirk
and you,
a bunch of
Scooter.
wideouts
For
got paid.
real? The heck?
Yeah, that was
AJ
almost as
Brown
bad as
got
Amari
traded.
Cooper for a 5th.
Almost.
I know what the Jaguars want. They want
What?
everyone to know that they beat the Cowboys on Sunday.
Bro, do
Like,
you
they
guys
want
realize how my life has
everybody
been
on
this
earth?
week? Do y'all
Mhm.
realize the Jags fans live in Florida, where I live?
Mhm. Mhm.
My phone
Good.
getting blown up frequently. I'm getting messages from people I don't even know asking me if I want to talk about it. That's what's happening. Okay, it's mistakes were made.
Yeah. But that's all they want. They know what they're doing. Jags are playing well. Like they don't really have any blatant.
They can win
holes
the
other than-
division.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah.
I mean, the Titans have lost 4 straight. Thank you, Todd Downing. Like, they've lost like 4 straight, and then they want Todd Downing the North Pole. That'd be another thing they want. But yeah, no, Jaguars are playing well, and the Titans are not, and they played
Yeah.
the very last game of the year too.
Yeah, they just need to finish above 500. That's their wish. That's what they want is a 500 over 500 record, and they're in the playoffs. Easy. Ooh, what do the Colts want?
The
They need a
Indianapolis
neuralizer for
Colts.
Saturday.
We want
Everything.
a real coach, a real coach.
What do y'all think they're going to do with Jeff Saturday?
They'll probably let him leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll
well,
take him out back and shoot him. I think that's what'll happen.
whoa.
They'll just be like, "Oh,
By
man."
shoot him, do you mean send him back to ESPN?
Yeah, they'll send him back to the hell that's ESPN, and they just.
Do you
like,
think
"All right."
he'll? Because he said like, if I'm not good, I'll quit. Like, do you think he
Yeah.
holds true to that by the end of the season?
He should have quit during that game, like
Honestly,
at the end.
what the Colts want is just for an NFL game to be just 2 quarters. That's what they want.
Yeah,
maybe
that'd be
maybe
great.
3 if we're pushing
They'd win
it.
them all.
Yeah.
Can we not have a fourth quarter anymore?
No.
All right.
I met Jeff Saturday. He's a nice guy.
I'm sure he
Seems
is.
like an alright dude. He's just
Sure he
he's
is.
not qualified
But
to be an
if
NFL
any of
coach.
us were, if any of us were thrust into the head coach of our teams, we'd be awful too. We'd be like, what are we doing?
That's why I wouldn't take it.
I would take it.
I
We're
would
figuring
take it.
something out.
Come on
The
now.
Houston Texans.
They want
What
the
do they
first
want?
overall draft.
Yep. Yeah, and
Bryce
they're gonna
Young.
get it.
They got it.
Yeah, they want that stuff bad.
Bryce Young, here we come.
Ooh, the Eagles.
Oh, we know what the
I'll leave this to my AFC or NFC East brethren.
We know what the Eagles want.
What? What do they?
They want to beat the Dallas Cowboys with their backup QB so they can come to my Twitter and explode and quote tweet everything I've said for the past week. We know what they want.
Well,
Yeah.
do you want to? Do you really think you can expose the fraud?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Because listen,
Mhm.
I need listen, if you're an Eagles fan, hear me. I need you to keep the same energy you had when you beat the Cowboys and we had a backup QB. All that talking. Yeah, keep that same energy this week when you play with your backup QB. Keep that same energy.
Same energy.
Same
know what?
energy, huh?
Crazy.
I just feel like the Cowboys care so much more about this game. Like the Eagles are like, "Pff, whatever.
This is their Super Bowl, and then they
Now
end
they-
up losing inexplicably
Now
to an
they're
NFC
Yeah.
South team. in
Like this is
January.
one of
You know
those
the
give a
story.
leg games. Yeah, this is one of those if you have to give a leg, and they're gonna give a leg, and it's gonna cost them later.
What do you think the Eagles want? 5.
I think the Eagles just they want to stay healthy and not have anything major. Like they want none of their players to either shoot themselves or get a DUI between now and February. That's all. That's all they want. They don't have any desire. They're probably the most complete freaking team in the NFL right now. Their O-line is good, their defense is decent, and their
O-line didn't look that
quarterback's
great in
playing.
the first half, but
The
yeah.
quarterback is playing like an MVP. Like it's sad because I don't like saying nice things about the Eagles, but yeah, they just don't want any distractions. How about that? No distractions.
They want Gardner Minshew to put
Yeah,
up
they
80
do want
points.
Gardner Minch to be an
That's fair.
All-American.
The Minshew. You know
All
what
right,
they
who's
actually?
next?
You know what they sneakily want
What's that?
What?
is for the Saints to keep losing
Yes.
because
Yeah.
they have their draft pick, and right now the Eagles have the 9th overall pick in the draft.
Gosh, man.
Gosh.
How y'all let Howie Roseman swindle you
Come
to
on,
death?
Saints.
All right,
Come
Scooter,
on,
Scooter,
Saints.
you're up.
you're up. The Dallas
Listen,
Cowboys.
It's very clear what the Cowboys want. Short term, we want to win the last 3 games and the Eagles lose the last 3 games and San
Not happening.
Francisco lose a game. And then we will be the number 1 seed with a bye. I've done the calculations. We got about a 15% chance of all those things happening. I'll take
15?
those odds. Long term, we're
15's
going to
a
need
bit
that
exaggerated.
6th Super Bowl tying us with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then the 7th, so we can be all by ourselves atop the throne. Most Super Bowls ever.
That's a little too much, Brandon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Scooter's the type of kid who goes to the mall, sits on Santa's lap, and he's like, "All right, what do you want, little boy?" And he just gives him a laundry list of things. He's like,
Right.
What's
I
wrong
can't-
with that?
I can't.
I
do
think
that.
this is like I said, 15% chance.
And I want world peace. And I want
These things are
no
possible.
one to
And let
be
me tell you,
hungry.
if the Cowboys win the division by
They're not.
some miracle,
They're
I have the receipts of 974 Eagles fans. I'm making a 30-minute video. I'm telling you, at least 30 TikToks. Do not let the Cowboys win the division, because it'll be a content wave like you
Dude,
have never seen before. I have sat here and got abused by these Eagles fans for the past
Abused?
for the whole
You're bringing
season.
it on
They're
yourself,
over here
buddy.
chirping at me the whole season. How about them Cowboys? Right? Okay. Don't let us win the division, because I'm telling you, it's ooh. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Okay, then we got the Adam up on deck here for the New York Giants.
They want some receivers, like some even guys off the street could be useful. I mean, they went out and beat Washington with nobody, so they need wide receivers. They need offensive weapons for Daniel Jones, and they need more refs like the refs that were there on Sunday. That's what they need for the rest of the
You
year.
want to
Is
make the playoffs?
refs that yeah, of course they want to make the playoffs.
No, do you 5 points?
Yes,
want the Giants
yes,
to make the
because we
playoffs?
haven't been in the playoffs since I don't even remember.
Boat Party 2016.
Yeah, the boat
I was
party.
at that game. That was a great.
Yeah,
game.
the Packers game where
So
it
you actually-
started
you
really
wanna make the
well for
playoffs?
the Giants.
Randall Cobb, Hail Mary, baby.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
it started to go right downhill pretty fast. Yeah, of course.
Before I
We're
even
gonna
knew
one
you.
and done. We're gonna one and done in the playoffs if we get there. But yeah, you like that. You want to know that you're there, right? You want to know that you can hang.
I just don't want to watch it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna
Like,
be ugly. It's gonna be
like,
ugly
I don't
and
want to watch
sad.
a crack. Like right now, like I don't want the Commanders or the Giants there. Like it just
I don't
like,
blame
they-
you. I
But
don't
if
blame you.
you remember, in 2007, the Giants went to the playoffs, right? They played. They were 8-8 or something, and they played the Eagles, and they got smoked. But the next year, what did they do? They won the Super Bowl.
made me cry.
Okay, they won the Super Bowl. So
We're
you
gonna
need
have
that
to
playoff
speed
experience.
We're gonna have to speed through the rest of
Yeah,
these.
yeah, we're gonna have to get through. How about we go in rotation? It'll
Yep.
be Brandon, Tom, Scooter, boom, boom,
The
boom.
Washington Commanders want the NFL to follow through and finally get rid of old Danny Snyder.
I
That's
just
fair.
want him to die.
Pretty easy.
That is fair.
What do the Niners
49ers.
want?
The 49ers just want a QB to stay alive for an entire season, even half at this point.
Oh yeah, Brock Purdy to just make it through the rest of the season.
That's it. They're not asking for much. They're like, we'll do
Yeah.
the rest. Just want that.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks are looking for Geno Smith to return to early season form where he was playing like an MVP candidate. And they also need both the Giants and the Commanders to drop a game so that they can squeeze in the wild card.
They're playing
Mhm.
the Chiefs this week. They might die.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
are going to
yeah,
die.
It's gonna be
They're,
ugly. It's
it'll
gonna help a
probably-
lot of teams out when
They want the
if they
Legion of
lose.
Boom back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
Quite frankly, I think a certain Arizona Cardinals team, there are a few things they want. They want Kyler Murray to actually give a shit about football. They want Cliff Kingsbury out of there ASAP. And they want Michael Bidwell to go back to St. Louis. Those are the three things they want.
The Rams want this god-awful season to be over with. They just would like the last 3 weeks to just not be played. They have no reason to play. They're not. I mean, they're starting Baker Mayfield off the scrap heap. They are the worst Super Bowl defending team ever in the history of the NFL, and they just want this nightmare to be over.
I mean, they want to get stuck in Groundhog Day, but it's last year's Super Bowl. Like that's what they want on loop over and over and over again. Just want to live
All
there.
right, Brandon, do both the Vikings and the Lions so that we can have Tom on the Packers.
Okay. The Minnesota Vikings want to be down by 33 points every single game for the rest of their life. And the Detroit Lions, what do they have? What do they need that they don't already have? This is America's sexiest team right now. This
Yeah.
Playoff win.
team-
They need
Honestly,
more.
Playoff win.
They
The
need
Lions-
more kneecaps.
Playoff win, or they want to eliminate the Packers in the regular season, then eliminate the Vikings in the postseason. That would be like their story. Here.
Yes.
They want to open up a box of kneecaps on Christmas morning and just start gnawing on them.
Boom.
They sound
All right.
tasty.
The Green Bay Packers would like a defense, and that first starts with getting rid of Joe Barry, and then hoping that something actually gives them a good defense at some point, ever, maybe. So yeah, there's that. Bears just want it to be next season. They literally want it to be March 14th.
Bears just want to feel pain again.
They want to skip to the off season in Madden. They just want to. Do you want to simulate to the off season? Yes, we will simulate these remaining games. All right, Scooter, what do the Bucks want?
The Bucks want to win the division and make it back to another Super Bowl with Tom Brady, and then he retires and rides off into the sunset. That's
Dude,
how
the
he
Bucks-
He needs to retire right now.
Honestly, what Tampa Bay really wants is Bruce Arians back.
Yes.
I mean, Bowles is he ain't good. The Carolina Panthers just want to feel pain again. They just want to be able to live. They want to be able to experience things. They haven't felt anything in years. And quite frankly, they're just apathetic. I just want just tear my arm off, because at the end of the day,
Oh my God!
This is as bad as the Carolina Panthers season has been, because they can't feel anything.
Just keep pounding.
Yes.
The Saints would love Sean Payton back. That's what they would love, but he's not walking through that door. So the next thing that they're going to get is Sean Payton at home, which is Dennis Allen. And they want a quarterback who isn't 80 years old like Andy Dalton is, because it's pretty awful back there. The Saints want gumbo.
Hey, that's some good gumbo down there.
They do have crawfish etouffee is my go-to, and when I'm in Nolans.
The Panthers they're getting Zach Wilson, aren't they? That's what
Yeah,
they're
they are. Yeah.
Zach Wilson, or they throw or a ton of money at Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I can see
That wasn't a very good audible there.
Oh, trust me, I audibled that as well as Jacoby
As Zach
Myers
Wilson.
threw that lateral.
Yeah.
The
And
Falcons,
Falcons.
they want someone to lose 29-3 in the Super Bowl, so no one ever.
He's so great.
It's like they got part of their gift with
They went for 2
33-0, but
Yes. They'll never live it down though. Some team has to blow a 30-point lead in the Super Bowl for them to ever live that down. Or they have to win a Super Bowl, which
or win a Super
They're the
Bowl coming
Falcons.
back from 28-3.
apparently Mariota was upset that he got
Yeah.
benched. And
Apparently he had a kid or something, and he wanted to be with family. He has a knee issue, I think, and he's like elected for surgery.
yeah, so he's shut down, right?
Injury?
Yeah, he's out for the year. He's on IR.
Yeah.
So it's Desmond Ritter time.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it's Ritter time. All right, we made it to the end of the show.
Thank.
Yeah. 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. How long did this show go on for? I don't know. Like it feels like it was a little unorganized. But
Yeah.
you made
Yeah,
it
so
barely.
what?
It's been like it's surprisingly only been an hour. I don't know why. You know,
just like
And so I checked my wife's text and it said, "Hey, I'll see you at work later."
I just want to feel pain.
Didn't you know
again.
I was
That's
a
what I felt.
prostitute?
I don't
That's
even
all I do.
remember like what the joke was. I really hope I don't lose. I made 196.24.
188.58. Let's go.
I am the paper boy from Better Off Dead. I made $2.
Ooh,
Fuck
I'm at
you.
45-51.
Oh,
293.21. I found.
oh tree.
I was due.
I think you should have to eat an entire Christmas ham on the show.
Christmas ham.
I want to watch your cholesterol go up in real time.
Oh, my blood pressure's gonna go up 30 points. Great.
I think that would just be great. Just
That's so
eat an
weird.
Entire Christmas ham. One of those
Yeah, I just wanna see
brown
mukbang.
sugar ones. Ooh, do a mukbang on stream. We're not trying to kill this man. All right, didn't we have an idea for a punishment earlier?
Oh,
But
to
I guess-
watch something.
We're
No?
not watching any more of my videos ever.
No, it might get canceled. Uh-huh.
Punishment
Now
would
I'm
be to
just
be watched.
embarrassed.
Ooh, a
We should watch
fruitcake.
Curtis.
Embarrassed.
Chat,
We
leave
should
us
watch
suggestions
Curtis'
for a
second video.
punishment for Tree. Stop playing.
Punishment was way worse than I thought.
293.21. That's surprisingly low. You mean
No, I
293?
don't think we should watch Tree's first video. I'm sure he'll get canceled for that. I'm sure he probably uses the R word much more liberally than Brandon did.
Oh,
That's probably the only time I've ever said that too.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say, kid. That's what they all say.
Ooh.
Matt Canada tribute. Oh,
I thought I already did one. I already did
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Oh,
you did.
Canada.
We owe to Matt Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree roasts us all.
Ooh, we get to roast
Take
Tree.
it.
We should be able to roast Tree.
Oh,
That
Lord.
should be our year-end stream. Is the
See,
See, but
roast?
I want Tree to roast everybody else because then we can get
Ooh.
upset at him and make
Yeah.
it really awkward.
Yes.
And
All
we
right,
don't
yeah,
have to do the
Tree.
work. The thing is doing the work.
Yeah, that's
you gotta
right.
do the work.
Tree has to awkwardly roast all of us next episode.
And if he uses a single swear word,
Oh no.
his-
Forget
his
this. We
roast
need to
doesn't
do a
count.
punishment that resets if he swears. That's what we need to do.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, no.
You'll be here
It's
all
going to be
day.
an eternal punishment.
Yes.
swear jar,
no.
a digital swear jar for Tree.
what if Tree
We
had to
needed
do
that
a
a while ago.
virtual stand-up? He had to do a virtual set and tell jokes, and then
He
if he
has to go to
cusses,
Tom
it
Grossi's
extends
place
the
where
time.
he did his stand-up.
Dude,
and he has
I'd
to
be
do
here for
5
like 5
minutes.
hours.
Well, that restaurant's closed.
Ooh, so
Chat,
what is it?
help
Is
us
it
out.
Tree roasting us or Tree doing 5 minutes of material as a stand-up bit?
How about neither?
Ooh, as
Do
a,
the ham
a
with
lot.
the swear rule.
5 is
So
a
you-
lot of
You
minutes.
have
5
to
is a
eat
lot.
ham
5 is a
the
lot of
whole
time.
Show.
Yeah.
That's I
5
want to hear the
minutes.
awkwardness of 5 minutes.
5 minutes is a
time.
lot of material. You're not
Mhm.
going to get that.
I've never done stand up before, so
Yeah, that's
five
what
is gonna be a
makes it
little weird.
even better. It's called a
If we-
punishment for a reason, Steve.
If we just
Okay,
do,
Adam.
Shut up, Adam.
if we do the 5 minutes, all of our mics have to be muted. So even if we do laugh, he can't even hear a single
Oh,
laugh.
that'd be so good.
Yes.
Oh, trust me. So it's like me
Alright.
doing vocals in the screen.
That's
With
what I'm saying.
Tree
It
stand
is
up,
similar
that's
to
it.
5
streams.
minutes of stand-up next week.
Can we do heckling?
Urinating
Oh,
Tree.
Yes, with heckling.
with heckling. Okay.
With heckling.
Oh, I could do that myself.
Okay.
I like
5
it.
minutes.
And he's got to
you-
have
5
the
minutes
You
is
can
a
talk
lot of
about anything.
materials.
And if you cuss during your set, it
Yeah,
extends
clean.
it a minute. It extends it a
Clean
minute
set.
every time.
If
And
you
Every
can't-
time you cuss.
It can't be about sports either. There's no
Yeah,
sports.
no sports.
No sports.
No sports.
No sports.
it has to be clean. And if you cuss, you have to do it next
Right.
week for 4 minutes.
And no reading. No reading off. Like you can have a.
Oh, he's got to memorize it too.
Memorize?
Ooh, baby.
No, you don't
Well,
have to
you
have
can
it
at least. Okay, no,
You can have
no
note
reading
cards.
verbatim.
One
Like, you
note
can't
card
just be
is
like,
allowed.
Oh,
One
guys,
note card
you ever
is
get to-
allowed.
yeah,
So I can
one
write
note-
notes
one
on like
note card.
Microsoft Word, do something like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can do
have
that.
notes.
Yes,
But-
yes.
Yes,
But if
you
you,
can have
cuss
notes.
next week, 4 minutes. You cuss next week, you got to do it again next week, 3 minutes.
Oh my
All the
God.
way until it's complete.
Love it.
All right, let's go. All right, can we get out of here?
Scooter, what do you got coming out?
I just posted a who's winning the NFC East video. Please relax. I filmed this before we lost to the Jags because I wasn't anticipating losing to the Jaguars. Go check it out though.
Tree.
Mhm.
Pretty much. I got Colts Vikings greatest game coming out after this.
Adam.
I've got a video with Sam Comro where we just talk about sports the whole time and make edgy jokes. No, I've got a video on the worst statistical football game ever. Like the absolute most unwatchable game that has ever occurred in the history.
It's just it's
of
just a
football.
Broncos game from this year.
Yeah, it's just it's all the Broncos game. It's just a recap of the Broncos season.
Brandon.
I just did a Mac Jones video. Why he's bad, so bad now? Who's to
Why
blame?
he bad?
Why he bad now? Who blame? Lots.
Who
for
blame?
him.
He's mad, bad man. Back.
I
Jones,
did
no good.
Packers Dolphins fan roast streaming tonight. Let's go. I'll also be streaming on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Let's go.
Yes,
Oh,
we will
both.
see you next week. We'll be here. So we don't take any days off.
I hope I'm not here.
Thanks, Bill Belichick.
I
Mhm.
get